rolling?
No.
Now we are. First of all, Jalen, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a heck of a ride for you at Alabama. Can you tell me about when you found out that you were a finalist? Obviously, you knew that you were nominated. You knew that you were a semifinalist. But how did you find out that you were a finalist for the Campbell Trophy?
So I actually found out by Alex Thompson, who works for our media department, and I try to talk to him each and every week just to have an update of what's going on during the year. When I have interviews, what is set in line, just so I'm prepared as much as possible to interview and then also just acknowledge what's going on. And so he's the one that brought it to my attention, and I was definitely excited when I found out the news.
So one of the coolest things about this trophy is that it goes to, I mean, you have to be a great player to even be considered. So it doesn't neglect everything that's going on the field. You have to be great. But you also have to be great as a student.
That's right.
And you have to have that involvement in your community. Is this, you've seen your share of award nominations throughout your career, but is this something special because it recognizes who you are as an individual just as much as who you are as a player? I
definitely believe in that. I believe that football is a beautiful vehicle to allow you to meet a lot of destinations. When I say that, when it comes to academically, meeting all the expectations when it comes to fulfilling all your dreams in the football field, but also in the classroom, and I've been able to achieve that with my time at Alabama. The 3 years that I've been there prior to this year, I was able to achieve my bachelor's degree in business management with a concentration in entrepreneurship. Now following this year, my senior year, I'm on route to get my master's degree this weekend. So I'm definitely excited for that and just the goals that were set prior to taking my first snap at Alabama, and also just upholding the standard of excellence when it comes to character, when it comes to integrity, when it comes to performing on and off the field at a very high level. That's what I've been in position to do with my great support system, with my parents, with the academic staff, my coaches, because not only do you have to perform at a high level on the football field, Coach Saban, Coach DeBoer, they held that standard to achieve all that you put your mind to at your best. And no matter what you put your mind to, is absolutely doing it at your best, being detail-oriented, focusing on your craft on and off the field. So I believe that football is correlated to the classroom, correlated to how you live your life. So I try to do it the best of my ability.
In this day and age, you don't see a lot of guys of your stature that have the loyalty that you've showed to the University of Alabama. Can you describe for me what that university and what your experience there as a football player and as just as a man has meant to you in shaping who you want to become? Yeah,
absolutely. So throughout my career, I try to use the analogy of setting your seed in the ground, and you have to water that plant so it can grow to receive all that you want to achieve. And I set my seed in Alabama, and I've achieved so much with just trusting the process. It allowed me to achieve all my dreams. I also got to be thankful for Coach Saban for choosing me out of all the people in the country with being a quarterback at Alabama in my recruiting class. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity. And I believe that everything happens for a reason, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Everything happens for a reason if you trust the process. Also, never waver from the process and never lean on your own understanding, because I believe that, hardship, challenges, it makes you stronger, and it steers you in the right direction when it comes to the standard of excellence, when it comes to achieving all that you put your mind to, if you have that thought process. If you don't, it's going to be harder to go through that process if you don't have the proper support system, and I got to credit that with who've been around me, who's poured into me. That's something that we lose focus on, is the people that poured into an individual, and I don't lose credit to that. I always try to give them praise. I always try to give them Thanksgiving. As we look right now, we just had Thanksgiving that just took place, and it's all about giving the flowers to the people that are deserving of that. And I think that's so important when you go in your process, being thankful for who's been along your journey, because I believe that I don't believe in the word self-made. I believe in the word team, the support system, because if we lock arms all together, it's hard to beat that team. One individual is easy to beat that person. So I think throughout the process of being in Alabama, I learned so much, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be the University of Alabama starting quarterback.
If you could go back and give 10-year-old Jalen Milroe from Katy, Texas, some advice, what would you tell him? Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Never waver from that. Believe in yourself, and trust the process. As cliche as it is, it's all about trusting the process, because you never know what the future may hold. But as cliche as it is, going 1-0, 1% better, if you keep stacking good days, you're going to receive all the fruits that you plant with the seeds and into the ground, because you're doing strictly great things to stack on good days. So I believe that's the message I got to give to my younger self is not get weary in the process. No matter who does not want you going the path that you're on, keep going. Never get weary in the process. Trust in my support system, and that's number one, because my parents, they set the foundation of what right looks like, and so the standard was already held. It's all about following that standard. So I'm just very thankful just to be on this path that I'm on, because it wasn't easy. I try to put a smile on my face. I try to always look ahead and have an optimistic mindset that something good is about to happen. But that's easier said than done. That's easier to say, but it's truly something that you got to have.
And one more question. I know I've asked this before, but I want to ask it again. What would it mean to you to win the Campbell Trophy?
It'll be a tremendous honor, because it reflects the impact that it has on a player when it comes to equally putting your time and attention to academically, your commitment to other people, pouring into the football field as well. So I think it truly shows everything as a whole when it comes to an individual. So I'll be truly honored to receive that award and to win it.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Jalen.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate you. Wow. Awesome.